Yo, 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 yo. It's the boys. We back in the building, a cultural currency podcast. We are in effect. I'm your host, JoePro 973.
Yeah, and I'm Swiss Legacy, you know what I mean? How we do it, kicking it with cuz on the block and the hood and the tees and all that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we here for another one of these nuggets, man. You know, every word I don't know what the fuck every word is.
Man, every word holds value, man. I don't know what Joe Pro.
Hey, yo, I'm tripping.
This is how we started off, though.
Absolutely, though. But every word holds value. And, you know, in a world where time is money, we just thank you for investing with us. And so, with that being said, man, this is another daily nugget for you. And we just dropping some gems and, you know, just trying to lift the people up and lift ourselves up as well. So, what's good with you, bro?
Yo, I'm good, man. Like, everything good, man. Just chilling, trying to push the narrative. You know, get better than each day. Next day, make yourself better than you was yesterday. That's it.
That's the goal. You know that's the goal. Only competition is me. Not for you, but, you know, for me, speaking for me. You know what I mean? I'm only in competition with myself. I actually like to see people doing good out here and shit. I'm not one of them cats that be looking at a person and be like, damn, he doing this, and like now I'm hating on him and things of that nature. But you know, with all of that being said, man, you know, we was having a conversation a little bit earlier, and I think we're going to dial in this topic to loyalty or lack thereof, or loyalty to a fault.
Yeah.
And so, just expound on that for the people a little bit.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of people might have tell you I ain't loyal because I wasn't loyal to their plan, because I got a plan that I'm loyal to already. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that go on. Like, all right, we might come up together. We might have did whatever together, but our morals may not connect. So I'm not loyal to the morals that you have. So me being the person I am, I know how to stand on that. Like, oh,
but so like I guess explain that to me, or you know, and for the people that's out there that may be, you know, wanting to know the science behind like a person's morals may not be correct, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's just say you a thief. I'm not a thief. I might swindle you out something, but you might steal it. Somebody might take something. But you might steal it. Like it's a difference in some moral aspects of the same thing. Like you know, stealing and strong arming. The same process is gonna happen. One can even end up probably worse. But just for my moral sake, and I'm gonna just say that this is just me, I respect a face-to-face
person that's gonna take it from you rather than a sneak thief.
Right, rather than somebody who's gonna sneak and steal it from you. That's all.
Okay.
And even with all that being said, going inside that moral, I'm only saying that you got to be in that life. I ain't talking about taking something from the hard-working person. I'm talking about taking from somebody who's scamming with you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And so, like, but if we dial it back in a little bit, I would like to know, how does that tie into loyalty? Because the words kind of switched up real quick from your morality to your loyalty. And so if we talking about the subject of loyalty, they always say there's no honor amongst thieves. So who are you going to be loyal to in that realm?
There's another saying with that same word that say thick as thieves. So I could be thick as thieves with my friends.
Yeah.
Because we on this side.
So
we loyal to this side. We thick as thieves. I'm a hustler. I would rather not steal. I would rather hustle it up and think of a way to get it myself.
Yeah. I get that. I definitely get that. And that's...
So I might have to tell my friend, who a good thief, I fuck around and might buy the shit he'd steal. But I don't want to know nothing about that shit. Yeah. You feel me? I don't want to know how you got it. I don't want no part of that shit on me.
Absolutely. And so, and let's try to dial it back a little bit and just take it off the criminality for a second, right?
Not bad, because you know that's just what I really...
Nah. It's all good, though. But I feel like it's more people out there that can relate to this, and you don't necessarily have to be on that side of things to be able to even relate to this conversation.
It could be religion.
Yeah. And so when does being loyal to a fault arise? And so, like, I would like to kind of explore some situations in that realm just from everyday life.
So, well, you have to have a bond to feel like you have loyalty. That's why I said it don't really got nothing to do with morale until you feel like the bond is broken. That's just the simple fact of it. We could buy each other coffee every day. It's my turn, then one day it's your turn. The third, if you buy it 3 times in a row, then you might be like, "Yo, what's up?" We ain't buying coffee no more. It's with each other. It could be anything, like anything that we decide to do together, and then somebody take it upon themselves to do something different. You're not being loyal to the plan.
But that's the question, though. So I would like to know, when does that become to a fault? And when do you continue on in your natural element?
If it's not being beneficial to the both people, somebody have to decide when it's their fault. Like if it's hindering them. Like, okay, like I said, just for the example of the regular people who coffee. If okay, you buy coffee, I buy coffee, then you be counting to buy the coffee for all the rest of the year, and then now you just buying coffee, and then 3 years from now you like, damn, I bought all this coffee and I can't even get them a gift card from Dunkin' Donuts, like, so, and then you stop buying the coffee, and then now I don't talk to you no more because you don't buy coffee.
Yeah,
Bruh.
now you leaning on me because
Yeah,
now I
like,
feel
that's
like,
what I
damn,
mean.
bro, like you ain't even contributing
Like,
or nothing.
you
Like,
I ain't never asked you to contribute.
Yeah.
But when I stop, you asking me like, why I stop doing what I'm doing when you could have just bought a box today.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, I don't know. I think we was talking all over the place, but I feel like,
Well, you took it from criminal because in the criminal ways, that's where all the disloyalty happened at. So it's
nah,
more.
but
No,
I
no,
feel like it's just, see, that's a misconception.
no. All right, because you're going to say misconception. Soon as somebody disloyal, somebody gets sued, whether you doing legit business or not. So it becomes criminal because they became disloyal in the contract and got to get sued.
So does that necessarily make it wrong?
Well,
Like, does that make it criminal? Like, if I do something that I don't hold up my end of the bargain, that doesn't necessarily make it criminal.
I'm trying to figure out what it mean, because if you married and they cheat, they call it adultery. It's a crime for that. Like
That's not a crime, though. I don't think. Is it? Is that a crime?
adultery? I don't know. Adultery? I don't know.
I don't think that's a crime. I think it's
It's just
I
a
think
saying that they use in
it's,
court.
Yeah, it's basically it's an immoral thing to do.
I bet you whoever got adulterated on gonna feel like you committed it.
They definitely gonna feel like that's a crime, bitch.
Yo, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But nah, like at the end of the day, loyalty to a fault is anything, like I said, that you pushing a narrative with somebody and then they change the narrative without consulting you. At the end of the day.
Let's do this. You do something for me, right? I don't got it at that time, right? And I feel like you come through for me in a very major way. Like, you hold me down. Like, I'm straight up assed out without your help. How long does that loyalty get to be reciprocated or brought up in my face? Like, how long do I have to essentially pay you back for that loyalty that you did for me?
Well, like I said, we talked about that. That's loyal to the morals. If I can't do it, then I'm just saying don't be upset because I can't do it, because we both men created as equal. So if I can give you help and I give you help, that's me helping. If I can't give you help, how can you be upset? So I may feel like
But that's like how you and Lot told me, it's not, everybody's not the rational brain,
Exactly.
hood.
That's what I mean.
But I feel like 9 times out of 10, everybody, look, you could give somebody something 1,000,000 times. On the 1,000,001th time, if I say no, they mad as hell and they bitter.
That's what I mean. So if they feel like you being disloyal and you feel like, how am I being disloyal? It's up to you to continue with that relationship with them, because that situation gonna continue to happen.
And so that's another thing. So when you become adults, everybody kind of has their own priorities.
Right.
Like, so like we may want to get together and link up every day and go play basketball because we both like to play basketball. But shit, I gotta pick up my daughter at fucking 3 o'clock. I can't come meet you and play
So
basketball.
that's what I mean. When you got morals, so it's no way. Okay, we got to do something, and then we got to deal with our kids. You're not gonna hear nothing from me ever. Just like I know I wouldn't hear nothing from you, cause we know that is the first priority. Just us two, with us saying, without saying it, I know, like you know, our children come before us without saying it. So I don't have to say, he went to pick up his kids. He ain't come do the podcast today.
But do you feel like in just your everyday life, the people that you may deal with, do you feel like everybody is accepting or understanding of that?
No.
Because I feel like they not.
No, they're not. I agree with that. But that's what I'm saying. We know they not understanding of what loyalty and what disloyalty is. They only care about what they want because of what they go through.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, nigga, it be the motherfucker who, like I said, we only say it in the underworld because those are the ones who feel like loyalty matter the most. Because they don't know what to be loyal to. They loyal to the wrong things. So we can't get it fucked up.
That's another part, right? And so especially when you speak in that
loyalty
element.
To a fault.
Yeah, especially when you speaking in that element. Like when I'm outside and I'm in the trenches and I'm, you know what I mean, I'm in survival mode essentially. I think that's kind of,
I don't know, because if you flourishing while you outside, sometimes you're in this survival mode.
no, but I painted a specific picture that said I am in survival mode.
Okay, all right.
And so when you're in that mode, right, I'm not saying that gives you the license to cross your homeboys or do negative shit and shit like that, but my brain now, you know, been living on this earth for 45 plus years, I don't really put anything past anybody.
Right.
And so I kind of look at things from a certain perspective. And if I reach my hand out and you bite me, it's like, I know you kind of was like maybe down bad. And it's not to say that I feel like you should do that, but I'm almost not kind of like surprised by that.
All right.
Like
so
when people do certain things because they're in survival mode.
But it's going to be certain people who you don't give a fuck if they're in survival mode or not, because you're not going to expect them to do that. And if they do that, you're going to feel like they disloyal.
No, I could still feel some type of way. Yeah,
that person who in survival mode, who you feel like in survival mode, who did something to you, if they feel like they need to do something to you and you feel like that, you gonna feel like they could have came and asked you, whatever.
I think what I'm saying is now that I'm not really surprised by people's actions in this day and age.
But you talking about outside or you talking about in general? Because it'd be somebody who...
I think I don't put it past anybody. I've seen brothers kill another brother.
Right.
Like, I don't know how much proof we need to say that damn near anybody could get it, essentially.
All right, we saying that happened, but I see, because I'll be putting in context when that happened. What, and my bad. Because we talking about the inner city, and we saying brothers kill brothers, but were they, was all parties sober?
I mean,
like, you get what I'm saying? Like that.
You know, drugs and alcohol do play a part, and so you definitely may not be in your sober mind. But I still don't look at the events leading up to what happened as something that changed the outcome, because at the end of the day, the outcome is the outcome.
Yeah, but if you somebody who if you somebody who drugging every day. And you pushing the same outcome because you ain't changing the narrative.
I would really be probably more inclined to believe that they would do something like that though, if they was under the influence so much.
All right, so all right, because I'm trying. So it's like, because I'm trying to give a scenario. All right, so it's like somebody taking a charge or not taking a charge, in a sort, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like we were saying off camera, the brother who has the charge, if we doing the crime together, should he continue taking the charges and keep one clean?
Now that's a very good point.
All right, we saying brothers fight each other, but I seen brothers fight each other and then won't let nobody fight them. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on the upbringing and the drug influential, and that shit really matter.
But let's tie it back into the loyalty.
Yeah.
Like with the two brothers. So this is a common scenario out there, ladies and gentlemen. You may have brothers or you may have friends, and at least back in the day, I don't know how much this is going on now, to be honest. But let's say you have
What they realize, niggas, that's what they trying to prove.
but let's say you have the elder statesman, his jacket is dirty. And the younger homie, he don't really have no charges. Now, historically, you would hear, oh man, little bro, you need to take that because you don't have no charges or nothing like that. So you need to take that because if I get that charge, I'll get smoked.
Right.
But you brought up a very, very good point to say that, well, damn, if you don't have no charges, why don't I take that so you could remain charge free?
Right. Because they pushing a narrative of negativity.
Yeah. But I
So
think
they ain't loyal though.
I think that's definitely
That's not loyal.
I think yeah.
As you grow,
yeah.
as you're grown, if you didn't commit a crime, if somebody's your friend, no matter the situation, if they committed the crime and asked you to take the charge, they're not your loyal friend. That's just me at this age saying
at this
that.
age looking at that, but I feel like in that time, right? I feel like that's just the mind state of what we had. And so there was a situation, right? And
Somebody told you it was stupid though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Even in that era, like if that was to happen, Mom Dukes or Sis
That's
Dukes
what I'm
or
saying.
somebody was like,
somebody on the
boy,
outside
what are you
looking at it,
doing?
like that shit don't
because
even
at
make
the end of
sense.
the day, you feel like you taking that charge, they gonna hold you down, they gonna keep your books right, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, but like
That shit don't.
you may get
That shit
$50
rarely
in the
happen.
county and then that's it. Like